To create this dino egg, you'll need 2 pieces of white paper, cardstock so that it's thicker if you're using watercolor, a colored piece of paper, salt, watercolors, scissors, glue, and any kind of crayons. You can also use markers if you don't have watercolors. To start, make a little point at the top of your white piece of paper. Then draw 2 more dots near the bottom sides. This will help you create your egg shape. Go look in your kitchen if you want a reminder. I'm making big curved lines that touch all of those points. Don't worry if your egg shape isn't perfect at first. You can shape the egg several times to get the right shape that you want. Once you've done that, flip your page over, and if you're using watercolors, begin by picking a few colors close to each other. I'm adding water to the colors I want to use, my red, red-orange, orange, yellow-orange, and red-purple. Carefully begin adding the color to your paper. We don't want to smush down our brush, so be gentle. Think of it as a ballerina on her tiptoes. And I want to fill my entire space. I'm not worrying about drawing shapes or patterns. I'm just adding the color. If you use lots of water, the colors will blend together naturally when they touch. If you don't have watercolors, you can use markers, you can use crayons, anything that makes a beautiful array of colors. When your paper is completely colored, but not any holes, take some salt and sprinkle it over your project. You'll see that the salt soaks up some of the water from the watercolors and creates this beautiful crackly texture. Allow your painting to completely dry before you move it or touch it too much. While your egg is drying, you can start drawing your dinosaur. Draw an oval eye at the top of the paper. Add a smile line just below. From the smile line, curve up and make a bump over the eye and go all the way down to the bottom left corner. From the smile line, curve down and in for the bottom jaw. Continue to the bottom of the paper. Draw zigzag teeth. Now draw a nostril, which I like to think of as a backward C, really thick. Finally, draw the hands. Start with 2 straight lines, then connect them with a zigzag. With crayons or marker, add some details and patterns to your dinosaur. Now, cut your dinosaur out. Go slowly. Keep these pieces safe until you're ready to complete your project. When your dino egg is dry, take a second to rub the salt off of your paper. Be careful because if you're like me, I accidentally spilled it all over the place. Oops. So be careful, make sure it goes in the trash. Now you can flip your paper over and cut out your dino egg. Cut out a zigzag pattern in the middle of your egg. You could also flip your paper over and draw this line first if you need help. You're ready to assemble! Flip your dinosaur over, glue along the outside edge, and then put it onto your second piece of white paper. I'm keeping it over to the right side because I want there to be room for my egg. The bottom half of your egg is next. It doesn't have to stay entirely on the paper, so glue around the edge just like before, and then fit it so that most of the dinosaur is visible. You can see that means my egg runs a little bit off of the bottom. That's okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue so that it stays put. It's time to add the top of the egg. I'm going to use that space, that white space where I haven't put anything, and flip it so that it's on its side to show that my egg has cracked open, revealing my dinosaur. Glue around the edges. Tilt the top of your egg. Again, it doesn't have to be completely on the page. The last thing is the dinosaur's hands, which I want to line up with the zigzag of my egg so that it looks like the hands are peeking over the top of the egg. There you have it, your cracked dino egg.